are you doing?
Doing great.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
May I sit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much. So, my name is Caitlin, and I'm the social worker with the Department of Veterans Affairs. Today, we're just going to talk a little bit and probably get to know each other a little better, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
All right. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing decent. I mean, you wouldn't be here if there wasn't something going on. So.
Right, yeah, of course. Well, is there going to be anyone joining us today?
No, my wife just dropped her kid off at work or at school.
Okay, so you're married?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And how long have you been in the Army?
A year and 2.5 months.
Really? Okay, nice. And so you said you have a little girl? Yeah, with your wife? Mm-hmm. And how old is she?
She is almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years old? Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. And Mr. Jones, is that okay if I call you Mr. Jones?
You can call me Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So today we are going to just talk a little bit in order for me to understand what's going on, determine what goals we're going to try and achieve together.
Okay.
I do have to let you know that I am required to document what we discussed today, but that's only going to be accessed by me and my supervisors at work. Okay, so I'm not going to be sharing it with the world to know. I'm not going to be posting it on Facebook.
Awesome.
Also, I am required to report to my supervisor if I suspect or hear information about child abuse. Just have to let you know that, or potential for you to engage in self-harm or harm to others. Just a little disclosure so you know. Also, I will not be allowed to release any of our information that we talk about to anyone unless you give me a written consent for that. So what concerns led you to our program?
Well, I'm getting med-boarded out of the Army.
Okay.
So I'm just really worried about stability and what kind of employment I can find after my process of getting out.
Okay. Awesome. Right. Okay. I understand how that can be a concern for you. Can you explain to me a little bit, what does that mean, med-boarded? Does that mean you're getting out of the Army?
Due to physical disability, I'm getting pushed out because I can't complete the tasks that I need to complete.
Right. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that also. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me just a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm 28 years old. I joined the Army at 25 because it was a good option. And, no, 26. Sorry, I was about to turn 27.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a good option for me at the time because, I mean, there was my daughter, of course, and I hadn't got married yet, but we had been together for a long time, and obviously we had a child together. And now I'm here getting med-boarded out and needing options.
Right. So basically what you're worried about is finding employment after you get out of the Army?
Exactly.
Right. Okay. So I understand how that can be a concern to someone getting out, which I just want you to know, I mean, it is very common. People that are looking to get out of the Army and transition into that civilian lifestyle, it can be difficult. It's a different world in the civilian sector. And although I do work with the Department of Veterans Affairs, I have worked in the civilian sector for 20-something years now. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to talk about a resume. We're going to look at all your qualifications, all your trainings, all the skills that you've acquired over the year and 2 months that you've been in the Army, because I'm sure you've went through a lot of trainings and things like that. So that can transfer over to a civilian job. Also, as far as the stability goes that you were mentioning, we also offer counseling for your marital. I'm not suggesting that you need that, but we do offer those services as well. Also, we can help connect you with programs for child care. If you and your wife are looking for
That
child
would be
care.
great because she's working as well, so, and I'll have to be looking for work.
Yeah, right, absolutely. So we can definitely connect you with those programs that's going to be in your area. Are you planning on staying in this area or moving?
No, I'm going to move back home.
Back home? Where's home? Is that close to
It's
here?
about an hour from here.
An hour? Okay, so sort of. So what we can do is we'll begin to look at all of your trainings like I mentioned before. What is your job in the Army?
Oh, I'm a medic.
A medic? Okay. Yeah. So that means that you probably have lots of training in the medic?
Yeah, I have medical training. I'm a certified EMT.
Perfect.
Trained in CPR. And around 60 college credit hours.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of options that we can do with that. You said you're a certified EMT, and that could go for the civilian sector as well, correct?
Yeah.
So
I
that
don't
could
know
be...
if that'll meet the needs that I'm needing.
Okay. So we're going to start with options. You want to know what you can do, what you're going to be qualified to do after the Army, and then we will start looking at resources for you and your family as well, from where she will be working, and for child care.
Okay.
So the time for our interview is coming to an end. So basically, I think it would be a good idea to go ahead and set a date for our next meeting, if that's okay with you.
Whenever you want to write it down, we can do it.
Absolutely.
You got a date for you? See if we can work something out.
I'm free any date next week, maybe the 3rd. Would that work for you?
Yeah, that works fine.
What time would be great for you?
Let's
Anytime's
do
fine
around
with me before
11.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, around my lunch.
Okay, alright. 11 a.m. Okay, and I think that's all today. I just wanted to come meet you in person, talk about what we're going to start working towards, and the next time we get together, I will bring some materials for us to discuss together and overlook for you, okay?
Yeah.
All right, it was nice meeting you, and thanks for having me on your home. I'm so sorry. And I will see you next time.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Have a good one.